Hey guys, welcome back to another video game and toy hunting episode. So this week I actually lucked out and I found a video game store that is still up and running. Now my assumption was that video game stores were non-essential because EBs and a lot of the bigger ones, Videotron in my area, have all shut down during the COVID pandemic. Now, Microjou is the one that I've referenced many times before. This has been my place to go for like the last 10 years, and again, I just assumed that they had closed down. I happened to pass by on my way to Walmart. I was looking for an Xbox One controller because mine crapped out, and they were open. So I stopped in, I popped in. There wasn't too many things that I wanted to pick up. I'm not spending a lot of money on games and too many toys at the moment. But I said, you know what, I'm going to go in there just to see what's going on, and the manager was working. And they had their plexiglass up, they had their sanitizing, they had all their shelves. You can see here that everything's more spread out. And he said they were closed for about 4 days. They took the proper precautions and that they were up and running. And he said that they've been actually very busy. A lot of people have been coming in to buy games because, you know, you got to pass the time when you're stuck in the house during the COVID pandemic. Everyone's staying home trying to flatten the curve. So I popped in, I took a look at the stuff that they had, and they actually had some Xbox One controllers for sale. I also picked up a few NES games and a Super Nintendo game. These were all doubles, so they were all label upgrades mostly, but you know, it was just nice to get out into a video game store, talk video games. Of course, we were social distancing, but I wanted to take a couple of quick little video clips just to show you the stuff that they have in here because Microjou is one of my favorite places to go. It is retail, they do have to keep the lights on, so to speak, but you know, prices are very fair. And on the way out, of course, I had to make 2 stops. My fiance Dallas wanted Wendy's and my daughter wanted McDonald's, so I had to hop in line for that. So here is my Midnight Forces 2 Xbox One new controller I have. It works fabulously. I love it. I love the color. And then I picked up Dr. Mario for $8. Batman was $8. And Killer Instinct was $10. So I thought those were all good deals, and it was nice to get an upgrade, as well as Captain Planet. I just recently picked up my second copy and a label upgrade. The next day, you had to run out to the dollar store, so they have the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles out there. So I picked up 2 sets, well, almost 2 sets. I only found 1 Leonardo, but one I'm going to keep. Hopefully that I could flip at an upcoming show when those happen again, when we have another toy and video game show. And one I'm going to keep for myself. So, like I said, I have to find another Leonardo, but I got doubles of Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello. I think they were $4 a piece, but again, for a sealed new, quote-unquote new Ninja Turtle toy, that was a fair price. And then also it was my birthday last week, so I decided to splurge, and I found an Omega Supreme in Walmart of all places, so I dropped about $200 on him. And then this is just a clip of Transformer stuff, guys. I did in a trade with my buddy Telly right before the pandemic started, and I can't remember if I actually showed it to you guys. So we have a couple of G2 Constructicons to make Devastator. I like that yellow look. I can't wait to make my yellow Devastator, along with a couple of Beast Wars and a G1 Astro Train. And I traded him 2 of those real steel monsters by Tonka, you know, like from '86. So, you know, we both walked away happy. I'm into Transformers and he likes Tonka trucks. Another trade, I got the Toys R Us exclusive Soundwave. This is the double cassette tape Soundwave, where you can fit Ravage and Laserbeak in him. They both come with the cassette tapes, which was very awesome. I might do a review on that. And he is sitting with my G1s in my Transformers collection right now. There he is with his other Soundwave brethren. And then the last of my trades in this last couple of weeks, I used to be really big into hockey cards. I used to buy the hobby and retail packs all the time, and I've been collecting hockey cards since I was a young lad, loving hockey, playing hockey most of my life. Now, not so much. So, my nephew is really into hockey cards right now, and he is after Young Guns and rookies and autographs. The Sharks and Joe Thornton are his favorite. So, he went through a bunch of the cards, and he picked up a G1 pre-rub Grimlock last year. last summer vacation he was out hunting, so we wound up making that trade. We tried to social distance as best we can. I got Grimlock and he got a bunch of hockey cards. I'm just noticing the narration of this video is going like we've been good friends for a long time and we haven't seen each other for a while, and I'm telling you what I've been up to like on summer vacation or winter break. But if you saw my video game tour of the game room and the basement, I'll link that up in a card up in the corner if you want to check those out if you haven't seen it. But I had stuff in boxes that I haven't seen in 4 years, and I want to start displaying more of my boxed items upstairs in the game room. So I was going through all of the boxed items. There was a lot of Sega CD, there was Atari and television, obviously the Odyssey 2, and I was just getting all the boxes out. I was gonna, find a spot on some shelves for them. I was going through them. I was even contemplating if I was gonna do a video or even my review of the Odyssey 2, because it's a forgotten system, and they had a lot of fun games on there, particularly the KC Munchin. They did way better than the Atari 26 Pac-Man. Anyway, so I'm taking all of these out, I'm checking the integrity of the boxes, and I'm just going through the motions of showing you what each box looks like, again, in preparation if this was going to be used for another video. And I had some Atari Lynx games that I found a few summers ago that were sealed. Well, they used to be sealed. I had left all the boxes on the floor, and my soon-to-be 3-year-old daughter got into them. I guess she's a fan of Miss Pac-Man as well. And then quickly back to Walmart. Hey, somebody tried to steal that Warpath. So, anyone get that movie reference? If you did, put it down in the comments. So this is the Walmart that we go to the most frequently. This was about 7:15, the best time to go, and the liquidation aisles, both sides, were completely bare. In the toy section, they still have these Uncanny X-Men. They're about $30. They look very cool, but I don't know if I want to drop that much money on them. Like, for me, this kind of packaging, these new reissued toys, I probably wouldn't open them anyway. So this is going to be a pass for me right now. Decisions were made. Somebody picked a Transformer over a bag of pasta. And then even the Transformer section is a little bare. And then speaking of these, not necessarily reissues, but they're redoing them. This is the Kenner style of the late 70s, early 80s Star Wars toys. And now these are, what, 8 inches as opposed to the 3 3/4. Look very cool, but again, I can't drop $30 on them. And besides, I showed you guys this a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I've picked up a lot of Transformers, and mostly from the liquidation center. So like I mentioned, I've been doing a lot of Transformers unboxings, and I've been getting more into the Transformer video. It doesn't have the greatest traction on this channel because we're predominantly a video game channel, but from time to time I am still going to open them because I do enjoy collecting Transformers, both new and old, and it's part of my hobby, and it's going to be part of the channel. It's not going anywhere. I'm just going to make them more sporadic because, again, they don't draw as many views as I would hope. Not anyone's fault, because most people come here for video games. It's just, I'm giving you a heads up that Transformers are going to be a part of it. And now this is, I guess, just like a little clip of what I want to be working on next. I'm going to be doing more of the obscure, well, sort of obscure toy lines, and this is going to be an offshoot of it now, the actual toys that I have from that series that I do. So we're going to start with the Ninja Turtles Mutations from 1993. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, maybe hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel. So I'll give you 2 options. You can watch more video game stuff or more toy stuff. Just click one of these videos. Thanks a lot, guys.